to Lead Africa is here again. Africa's premier teenage cerebral and entertaining reality TV show is back with Season 3, The Emergence of Stars. For 30 days, 19 housemates of the Reach to Lead House shall battle for the grand prize of 2 million naira in scholarship and other fantastic prizes. The contests include words arrangement, spell it, public speaking, declamation contest, mumbo jumbo, fastest and best, critical reasoning, mastermind series, the great debate and lots more, plus sports, parties, music, drama and plenty of laughter, showing daily on these channels. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. You can also watch episodes on our YouTube channel. Visit www.readtoleadafrica.tv or call 0802 315 7972 or 0818 331 9200. Produced by Reading Awareness Society for Development in Africa, RASDA. Read to Lead Africa Season 3, The Emergence of Stars. Don't miss a moment.
Amen. 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 Amen.
And does the camera not follow everybody to their rooms? Follow you. Follow everybody to the room. You know yourself that can be constant. So why are you an aggressive person? That means you're an aggressive person. Doesn't know you. You didn't say anything, but for her to have said, "Hello, bless you," fling the camera away. And then why are you the freedom fighter? No, because the cameraman came to report and said, "Who even bring camera to your room?" So, unfortunately for you, you have manipulated our phone. You were very rude to the cameraman. He was very, very, very angry. You were rude to him. You were rude to him. Why would you be rude to a member of the staff here? Why? They are all there to that. This is not, if this happened the first or second day you came into the house, you understand that you don't understand the camera issues and everything. You don't understand that camera has to follow you. You are about to end and there's anybody seeing camera again. Why? Which person? For what reason? What are you because you are issues, camera is to follow you. And I know very well that when you are going to change, you tell cameramen respectfully that you are changing. Can you come back later? I know that. So that's why I was shocked.
Was a female house captain.
You are the one behaving like that.
United Nations between Nigeria and Cameroon. Unfortunately, you should have gone on your leg. Morakio, how would you have any help? No, it was two, right? Yeah, remind me. Forward. The first one is forward. Oh, I know I owe you 2 hours. I owe it. What are we out? What are we out? Sorry? Right here, when I'm going and calling tomorrow,
The truth, how many do you have? George, who else has to from me? Yes, I am. You have one from me, or two from me. What is yes? Yes, what? You don't even know. You have, I don't even know. I have only you. It can't be two. It's just that I owe you two. How will I give you two new house for me? Other one. Who else? You.
you what? What? Not really hard. Cover.
Hey, why did you do? Look at my phone. I'm going to subtract the tip when I'm calling you can't answer me. When do you come violent? Blessing. I'm calling you now, I call you and you put your head down. I'm calling you and put your head down to answer me. Are you? Check around yourself.
Why is cooking anyway? Don't worry, shit. Considering you don't need to get the house clean, so.
It was for me.
I don't know, man. You guys will have sports, but you just want that the range
Yeah, everything like this, I didn't give you. I didn't have that question.
that we can ask you. So talk to a sports person.
You guys just come and stand here. Let's go and ask them the first one. Or we go and ask them.
Yeah.
I feel you. I guess you know you ever come so near? Why did you suddenly disappear? I felt secure until we kissed. Why did you suddenly disappear? Why did you ever come so near? Why did you suddenly disappear? I felt secure until we kissed. I feel you. 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 I guess you know it's true. So far so good. I miss you. You are my sweet thing. In heaven with you. I feel you. I guess you know it's true. I feel you. 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 I guess you know it's true. So far so good. I miss you. You are my sweet thing. In heaven with you. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. I guess you know it's true. So far so good. I miss you. You are my sweet thing. In heaven with you. I disappear. Why did you ever come so near? Why did you suddenly disappear? I felt secure until we kissed. Why did you suddenly disappear? Why did you?
Give your best and go back to the room at the back. Back, you go inside, back. For now, I know how to do this. I know how to do this. Now, 2 legs go up. And look at where my legs will reach. Your legs will reach. Don't go higher or where I will reach. Okay? Now watch me first. 2 up. And you straighten the legs. That's it. I'm counting. I'll count for you. Let's go. put the hands there, let me see. Put the hands there, let me see. Put it here. Put it here. Now we are ready. Please, let's everybody take part. Let us finish the counting. Somebody drop it. Don't drop it this time. When you want to address it, don't drop it. We dropped it. Camera. Speak out. Let the parents see that she's not doing it. Okay, now we go. Let's go. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Continue. Now, friend. Hold. Bring it down. Bring it down a little. When that from that 10, you go to 15. Yes. This place is not holding. I want you to hold it. So we are going to the second one. The third one. Okay. Breathe very well. Just close your legs up. Now we go. We are counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down, everybody now. Put your hands up. That's it. You were doing it like that. And it was not straight. So I'm counting for you. Hold it. This place will hold it. Okay, we are going to the next one. What I do in the next one, the house will be there again. This time around, one will support it. But it's not like this, though. Then I'll come and okay? Yes. Bring it up like this. Good. So you are not supporting it. You're supporting this one. That's good.
I guess you know it's true. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you.
We started almost as a decade.
We were exactly 19, and now our housemates have been reduced to 4. This is our 8th eviction show. Welcome to Read to Lead Africa Reality TV Show Season 3.
The question now is, what are you doing with the cane?
Yeah, this cane is to scare George away from me. George, come near me or you say anything.
Hey, trust me, pain is love.
Okay.
Pain is love. Miriam, beat me. Beat me in the presence of the whole world. Let the world just beat me.
You talk to me.
What am I doing?
No, talk to me like...
Hi, darling. Beat. Hi, sure.
This supposed to be...
That is love. You
Sure.
can't do it, but you wouldn't want to hurt where your heart is.
Anyways, today's
okay.
eviction show is... Do you remember what it is? Do you know what it is? Mastermind. They had to choose their best subjects and they will be tested on their best subjects each.
All right, and of course tonight we still have, as always, our Georges Okuni Olarinwaju. Round of applause for him. And Adeshola Agbola. Educational experts they are. And tonight will determine who would come third in this competition. So the second runner-up would emerge as a result of tonight's show. Housemates, are you ready?
Are you ready?
You sure?
They don't look
Atunde
sure.
Goodness, Damilola, Deborah, Blessing.
Sorry, Atunde, where's you divorced how many wives? 2 wives yesterday? Okay, so let's know if they'll divorce you or you divorce somebody else today.
All right, my name is Mac George and the name is Miriam. We'll be back after the break. Let's go.
So today's competition is a mastermind. Since we have 2 contestants that will be answering questions on English, one of them will be staying outside because they'll be given the same question. Also, to those people who are seated now, we have 2 minutes to run through your questions to answer the question. If you know that there is a particular question you cannot supply answer to, just say pass. Try as much as possible to answer as many questions as possible within 2 minutes. First contestant, Ogaze, step out. You have 2 minutes to answer the questions. Try to answer as many as possible within 2 minutes. Your time starts now. Which of these is an antonym of the word apathetic? Indifferent, enthusiastic, half-hearted, bored. Correct? What is the part of speech used to modify the action of a subject called?
Adverb.
Correct. An extreme dislike or fear of foreigners, their customs and religions is called? A noun phrase functions as adjective qualifier. True or false?
False.
Correct. What punctuation mark is used to denote a long vowel? Fill in the gap with the appropriate verb. Bread and butter. Is or are is only food. Fill the space with is or are. Is correct. What differentiates consonant sound from vowels?
Obstruction.
Correct. Give an example of a nasal sound. Correct. Words that sound like one another but have different meanings are called? Correct. The silent letter in this word, I will spell the word. Plumber is?
B.
Correct. What is the collective word for a group of hills? What will you call the aspect of verbs which relates to time? What is the feminine gender of monk? Time up. You are answering questions on English. You have 2 minutes to answer as many questions as possible. Then you are not sure of the answer to any question, just say pass. Are you good to go? Good. Your time starts now. Which of these is an antonym of the word apathetic? Indifferent, enthusiastic, half-hearted, bored.
Indifferent.
Correct. What is the part of speech used to modify the action of a subject called?
Adverb.
Correct. An extreme dislike or fear of foreigner, their customs and religions is called?
Xenophobia.
Correct. A noun phrase functions as adjective qualifier, true or false?
Pass.
What punctuation mark is used to denote a long vowel?
Pass.
Fill in the gap with the appropriate verb. Bread and butter dash is only food. Is or her?
Is.
Correct. What differentiates consonant sound from vowel?
Pass.
Give an example of a nasal sound.
Pass.
Words that sound like one another but have different meanings are called?
Phonemes.
Correct. The silent letter in the word Plumber is?
B.
Correct. What is the collective word for a group of hills? Hills.
Pass.
What will you call the aspect of verse which relates to time? What is the feminine gender of monk?
None.
Correct. What does the phrase "a white elephant project" means?
A project that cannot be achieved.
Well, good. What name is given to a union of two sands? Two sands. Wrong. What figure of expression is this sentence? The camel is sheep of the desert. Time up.
Reach to Lead Africa is here again. Africa's premier teenage cerebral and entertaining reality TV show is back with season 3, The Emergence of Stars. For 30 days, 90 housemates of the Reach to Lead house shall battle for the grand prize of 2 million naira in scholarship and other fantastic prizes. The contests include words arrangement, spell it, public speaking, declamation contest, mumbo jumbo, fastest and best, critical reasoning, mastermind series, the great debate and lots more, plus sports, parties, music, drama, and plenty of laughter. Showing daily on these channels. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. You can also watch episodes on our YouTube channel. Visit www.readtoleadafrica.tv or call 0802-315-7972 or 0818-331-9200. Produced by Reading Awareness Society for Development in Africa, RASDA. Read to Lead Africa Season 3, The Emergence of Stars. Don't miss a moment.
Your subject is English and literature in English, and your what is it called? The book you chose is what? Tempest. The Tempest. Thank you very much. Please. So you have Tempest. You have to answer a question on Tempest and literary appreciation. You have 2 minutes to answer the questions. Are you set? Your time starts now. What was Prospero's title before his position was usurped and he was forced to flee Italy?
The Duke of Milan.
Correct. From which country is Alonso's ship returning when it is caught in the Tempest?
Tunis.
Correct. How long have Prosperous and Miranda been on their island?
12 years.
Correct. Over how many days does the action of Tempest take place?
1 day.
Correct. Which mythical figures appear in the wedding mask Prosperous stages for Miranda and Ferdinand?
Nymphs.
Wrong. What shape does Ariel assume at the magical banquet in Acts 3, scene 3?
With a split with wings.
Wrong. What do Prosperous and Ariel set out as bait for Caliban, Trincolo, and Stefano?
Clothes.
Wrong. What does Caliban say must be done before Prospero can be killed?
Pass.
What is the name of Alonso's daughter?
Claribel.
Correct. What does Prosperous give as his reason for treating Caliban badly?
Can you repeat the question?
What does Prosperous give as his reason for treating Caliban badly?
What is of his mother?
Wrong. Who helped Prosperous and Miranda to flee Italy?
Gonzalo.
Correct. Where did Sycorax imprison Ariel?
In a tree.
Clothing pile. Wrong. Which character do Stefano and Trincolo most clearly parody?
Pass.
What is the final task Prosperous order Ariel to perform?
Pass.
A literary work in which actions and characters represent ideas is. A literary work in which actions and characters represent ideas is.
Pass.
Time on. Physics. Yes. Your subject is physics. You have 2 minutes to answer these questions. Your time starts now. What formula do you use to calculate the resultant of two vectors of force acting perpendicular to each other?
A square is equal to A square plus C square.
What's the name of the theory? The
Parallelogram law of vectors. The parallelogram law of vectors.
Wrong. What is the unit of tensile strain?
Pass.
What class of lever is wheelbarrow?
Second class level.
Correct. A type of interference which occurs when a crest of one wave overlaps it through another wave is called.
Pass.
A common cycle or line of all particles which vibrate in phase is called.
Pass.
What type of wave is X-ray?
Gamma ray.
Wrong. Two plane mirrors inclined at 60 degrees to each other is called.
Pass.
The three modes of heat transfer are.
Conduction and convection.
You got 1 out of 3. The temperature at which the water vapor present in the air is just enough to saturate the air is called what?
Saturation period.
No. What is meant by dispersion of white light?
Pass.
What is the SI unit of magnification?
Pass.
The component of spectrum of white light having the shortest wavelength is.
Pass.
What is the SI unit of magnetic flux?
Pass.
In a dry Lagrange cell, mention the positive and negative electrodes.
Come again, sir.
In a dry Lagrange cell, mention the positive and negative electrodes.
Proton and neutron.
No. What is the velocity ratio of a machine that has 6 pulleys?
6.
Correct. What instrument is most suitable? Time up.
Reach to Lead Africa is here again. Africa's premier teenage cerebral and entertaining reality TV show is back with season 3, The Emergence of Stars. For 30 days, 90 housemates of the Reach to Lead house shall battle for the grand prize of 2 million naira in scholarship and other fantastic prizes. The contests include words arrangement, spell it, public speaking, declamation contest, mumbo jumbo, fastest and best, critical reasoning, mastermind series, the great debate and lots more, plus sports, parties, music, drama and plenty of laughter, showing daily on these channels. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. You can also watch episodes on our YouTube channel. Visit www.readtoleadafrica.tv or call 0802-315-7972 or 0818-331-9200. Produced by Reading Awareness Society for Development in Africa, RASDA. Read to Lead Africa Season 3, The Emergence of Stars. Don't miss a moment.
Welcome back, everybody. Can you please give a round of applause to our housemates? They really did a very wonderful job. Yeah, we all saw it, the mastermind contest. Ogazie Blessing answered questions on English language. God's Will, Deborah answered questions on English language. Akintewe Damilola answered questions on literature in English, and Atunde Goodness answered questions on physics. We've come to that time once again, that scary time, when two people will be evicted from the Read to Lead Africa reality TV show. Thank you very much to our judges for the questions. God bless you. Judge?
Yeah, sure.
I'm very happy I'm not in your shoes right now.
No, it's okay, but to lighten up the mood, for the benefit of those who started the show with us, you noticed she was holding a cane to scare me away from her, but trust me, I used the manpower over her, so right now she doesn't have the cane anymore. She said yes already, but even with the yes she said to me, I still would not want her in my life. Okay. Don't play all that love with me, don't worry, I'm not in love with you. Okay, we're going straight to the eviction proper. Tonight, from the 4 youngsters we have here, 2 people would make it to the finals. The third would emerge our second runner-up. And the 4th would be evicted from the Read to Lead house. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll call upon the 4 of you to please step forward. Just come forward. A round of applause for them. Let's set them up. All right. Our judges have met. There was Ovios, Ogazie Blessing, Ogazie Blessing, you scored a total of 18 points tonight, making you the highest from tonight's contest. Atunde Goodness. Atunde Goodness, you scored a total of 5 points. And that positioned you still as the last man standing, but the last person from today's contest. Akintewe Damilola and Deborah. One of you had 16 points, the other had 12 points. And one out of both of you would be qualifying for finals, while the other person would remain as a second runner. Ladies and gentlemen, the person who has emerged second runner-up, third position from Read to Lead Africa reality TV show season 3 Emergence of Stars is Akintewe Damilola. You guys have done very well. You've been indeed more than amazing. and making it out of 10,000, the road start for this exam, start for the exam from the beginning. And till this point, 4 of you indeed have done very well. So round of applause again for our today. And I can say we're done.
Welcome to the analysis section again of Read to Lead Africa Reality TV Show Season 3, The Emergence of Stars. Tonight again, we have passed through another eviction show. 2 people are gone and 2 finalists have emerged now. It's very sad. I didn't want the boy to go, but there's nothing we can do. He's no more among them. But the mastermind was what they did now. They had the competition on mastermind. It was very interesting, very, very educative, very, very deep, because the students were answering questions very deeply from their best subjects. But to my judges tonight, I still have Mr. Olanrewaju Okuni here and Mrs. Adeshola Agbuola. Thank you for joining me again tonight. And as the judges that actually saw it all and experienced it all, because we are just viewers and we were just in the clapping department. But you were the one that said the questions, you were the one that interacted with the students, even from the beginning. What is the implication of this particular eviction show? I mean, this task of the mastermind. And again, what is the relevance? Can you tell our viewers?
Thank you very much, ma'am. The event that we had tonight was very interesting because it will help the students to achieve one major thing, and that is the mastery of the subject, which they so much like, because it entails asking them to come with the subject they would like us to question them on, which I believe will be their best subject. And we're able to ask them a series of questions on this. Now, if you look at the nature of our education, we have been made to believe that at the secondary school level, you need to know little about everything. That is why you see students offering 9, 8, 10 subjects, and we teach them little about it. Then at the university level, we believe that students should know all about little, many things about little. Now, if you look at the activity tonight, this is to link them to what they will be experiencing at the university level. So integrating them to that system at this level is a good achievement. So we discovered that the students really perform
Fairly well.
Because I know that Shola will do justice to the performances tonight, but it's a nice activity.
Well, he has thrown the ball into your court. Can you tell us the summary of what happened and the implication, as I always ask?
It was wonderful seeing them come out of the review because, as you have said, they chose the subject that they would like to be examined on. So for some of them, they were at their best. For some of them, their best was not enough.
Their best was not enough.
And it was saddening seeing the 2 of them that had to go. But I think it's something that we can imbibe. We can borrow a leaf from this in our various schools and x-ray the students in some subjects, in their chosen subjects. It will help them to attain mastery of not only one subject. We are not proposing that it should be done in just one subject. In all the students, I think every student should be X-rayed in all the subjects that he or she has to offer before they actually sit for the WASI examination.
Thank you.
It's going to be marvelous.
Okay, because invariably what you are saying is the teacher, the government should borrow a leaf from the international schools where this kind of competitions had been going on. It's been ongoing. And from what I can deduce from what you are saying, you call it mastermind, which is mastery in that, having a depth of that, a depth knowledge of that subject. But can we now say that the teachers, even if the government will imbibe it or borrow a leaf from it, can we say they should be testing them on mastermind on each subject?
No. What I'm trying to say is this. If in their final year in secondary school, the first time should be devoted to covering up the various schemes, while in the second term, it should be purely revision. I don't think it's right for any teacher to be teaching in the second term when the students are about to
write the national exams.
Second term should be basically for the revision. And in the process of revising the students, they should be X-rayed in all the subjects that they're about to sit for.
Especially with this.
They are not to wait for the government. The government will not do everything for them. We are just proposing the government should do this, the government should do that. But they will actually tell us that we are the government. The government will not come down to the classroom to help us to teach. We should be innovative. We should be resourceful. And that is what we have been trying to talk about. Different, diverse methodologies should be used in the classroom. What about hot sitting? As you are seated now, you are sitting in the hot chair. I would have told you beforehand, tomorrow I'm going to be hot sitting you in my subject. So read wide. I might even give more time for the student, or give the student in the 2 days time, I'm going to be hot sitting you in biology. So this will make the student to read far and wide. I will even encourage the members of the class to set questions that they are going to be answering that particular student in class. And why
in all areas, all sections. The subjects still have a lot of topics and sections and areas.
You're about to write your examination. How prepared are you? Because the examiner will not tell you the areas in which he or she is going to set the questions. It's going to be general. That means you are going to be tested on all the topics you've been taught from SS1 to SS3. So I'm telling you,
even some subjects from GSS1, like mathematics, from GSS1.
Tomorrow, and we'll be asking these questions, and the members of the class will be asking questions. They will write their questions, and in class, they are going to be throwing the questions at you, and you will have to be answer. That is possible. It's also mastermind. Yes. If all the teachers can do this in their various
for each student,
before
interchangeably,
then we know. Now, after the hot sitting, the student will now gather all the students. The teacher will gather all the students, all the questions, and give to the students. Go and write, answer 3 or 4 questions out of all the questions that have been given to you. We have tested the reasoning skills. At the same time, we're going to be testing the writing skills. It's one thing for a student to be able to answer questions orally. It's another thing for the student to be able to put it down graphically in black and white.
Thank you. Well, we have heard from Shola and Larry that we need to change our methodology in the public school, the teachers in the public school. I hope you are hearing us. We need to add 1 or 2 things to be able to conform to the international standard. These teachers you have there are from international schools. And we should leave the era of having a kind of chalk and talk setting in the classroom. We should have a robust system. We should be, dynamic in our teaching. The teacher should be dynamic. We should look for other methods. If a method is not working now, if students are failing national exams in large percentage, that shows there is something wrong somewhere. And we can sit down as teachers. Shola is telling us that we should not rely on the government alone. we teachers also should sit down and see what we can do to add value to our methodology, to add value to the pass rate of these students, and to add value to the particular students that are graduating in our subjects. So let us borrow a leaf from what is existing in international schools. It is workable, it is applicable, and we will be able to achieve a solid educational foundation for Nigeria. Until we come your way, where the next task is the greatest. The great debates, and that is for the 2 finalists. So let's watch and see what will come out of this. Until then, it is me, Bukola Ladoja, again saying bye.